And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Hi, Kevin Selly in the Weather Center. Boy, what a day we had on Friday across the Panhandle. This picture I took on the way into work from Canyon. It's on VFW Soncy, just north of Rockwell. You can see obviously a power pole taken over there. And you can kind of see where it broke next to the ground there if you follow it back down to the ground. Obviously the sky is orange with all the dust, and we think that the pole went over and took the 4 poles to the north of it with it, and then the trampoline showed up later and got caught up in those power lines. Amazing day. First alert, we're out of that mode. We've ended it. The winds have died off, and that will be a continuing trend. I want to show you an amazing visible satellite loop. Most of the loops we show you on TV are what we call infrared. It's measuring temperature, and so you can see clouds at night, but this is a daytime loop. And everything that is white is cloud cover. Everything that is tan or brown is dust. And at the beginning of the loop, over Oklahoma, near the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you can see a little band. That's the original band that came through and picked up the winds early morning across the Panhandle. And then you just watch the dust blossom through the day. Amazing. Into northwest Texas, north central Texas, and then a really thick dust cloud over the central portions of Oklahoma. So again, the winds will continue to die off through the late night, the overnight period, and as we go through the day on Saturday, even tonight the wind shifts around to a more northerly direction. That's a cooler direction, not quite as windy, so it's going to feel like a much cooler day with highs in the 50s and mostly cloudy skies on Saturday. And thankfully, it is much less windy. Those north winds will be about 10 to maybe 20 miles per hour. First half of the day, especially western half of the Panhandle, there is a small chance for a few light showers, just enough barely to wet the pavement. Really only got the rain chance at about 20 to 30%. So as we go through the day on Saturday, again, much less windy, only 5 to 10 miles per hour as we wake up and the day dawns. As we go through the afternoon, we'll be in that 5 to 10 to eventually 15, maybe 20 miles per hour at times, but again, much less windy. Here's that little rain chance across the western portions of the region. This is 9 a.m. Saturday. That should dissipate by, I think, midday, and we should be pretty quiet through the afternoon. In fact, some of the clouds will break up, so we'll see a mix of clouds and sun for the afternoon. It is going to be an awful, awful day in the southeastern part of the country. This is the Storm Prediction Center's severe weather outlook for Saturday, and we've got a high risk for much of Mississippi and Alabama, surrounded obviously by the red, the moderate risk that goes into Georgia, and then westward into Louisiana. Thoughts and prayers for those folks for what will be a pretty long day. Just a 20% rain chance for Saturday, mostly cloudy skies, especially early, 57 for the high. Crazy temperature roller coaster continues, 65 on Sunday, 82 by Monday, back down to 55 Wednesday, back up to 71 by Friday of next week.